Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a secret that connects Hollywood A-listers, elite athletes, and the super wealthy. It's the real science behind how they perform at their peak and seem to never age. And you know what? It's been hiding in plain sight for years.
So what is it? What's the real secret that keeps movie stars camera-ready and athletes at the absolute top of their game? And look, if your mind immediately goes to some new fad diet or a workout routine that sounds absolutely brutal, you're not alone, but you're also not right.
See, the answer isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter on a biological level. We're talking about a technology that's been quietly making the rounds in the most exclusive circles for years, giving them a serious edge from the inside out. For well over a decade, the Hollywood elite have had this secret advantage. And this isn't just about looking good for the cameras. It's about getting a genuine competitive edge in a world where performance is literally everything.
This quiet advantage has been the engine behind some of those stunning body transformations we see. That seemingly boundless energy and that signature youthful glow. And get this, they were using this stuff long before today's popular weight loss drugs ever hit the headlines. This has been a foundational tool for staying at the top of their game.
So what is this secret weapon? The answer is peptides. Now, if you've heard that word, it was probably about weight loss, but believe me, that's just scratching the surface. So let's get really clear on what these things actually are.
Okay, so at their core, peptides are just short chains of amino acids, which you already know are the building blocks of protein. The best way to think of them is like tiny biological messengers. They're like a specific key made for a specific lock. They travel through your body and deliver very precise instructions to your cells. Hey, repair this tissue, or produce more collagen right here, or let's rebalance this system.
And this is the part you really need to get. While those GLP-1 drugs made peptides famous for weight management, that is only one tiny piece of a much, much larger puzzle. The elite have been using a whole library of different peptides for all kinds of targeted goals.
So for a top athlete, what's the most important thing? Recovery. It's everything. They use specific peptides to drastically cut down the recovery time. This means they can train harder, they can bounce back from an injury way faster, and it reduces the kind of downtime that could totally sideline a career. It's almost like hitting the fast-forward button on your body's own repair crew. Now, for actors, the use is just as critical. I mean, think about it. Under the harsh lights of a high-definition camera, every single detail matters. So they use peptides that tell the body to ramp up collagen and elastin production, which keeps their skin looking smooth and young. Some peptides can even trigger a natural-looking tan for the red carpet, all without any of that damaging sun exposure. Pretty wild, right?
And then there's this category, one that's rarely talked about in public but is incredibly important. For the powerful, we're talking CEOs, public figures. Confidence and vitality are just part of the job. There are specific, FDA-approved peptides designed to support sexual wellness for both men and women by improving things like blood flow and intimacy. It's a critical piece of overall health for people living those high-stress, high-performance lives.
So if this technology is so effective, why has it been such a big secret for so long? Well, as you might guess, it mostly comes down to two things: access and cost. This was never something you could just go ask your family doctor about.
I mean, a lot of these advanced peptide treatments came with, as one source put it, price tags that rival luxury items. Just that financial barrier alone was enough to keep this technology locked away in the hands of the 1%.
But it wasn't just the cost. There were other barriers too. A lot of these uses for cosmetics or performance enhancement aren't actually FDA approved yet. You could only get them through these exclusive concierge clinics, and the whole process was usually kept quiet with non-disclosure agreements. It really was a world hidden behind a velvet rope.
But that world is finally starting to change. That velvet rope is coming down, and the secret is getting out, which is fundamentally changing who gets to access this kind of technology.
The really exciting shift here is that what was once totally exclusive is now becoming accessible, especially when it comes to therapies for metabolic health, cellular repair, and sexual wellness. Peptides are starting to move into mainstream medicine, available with the right physician oversight.
You can really see the transformation right here. What used to be an exclusive advantage for the elite, hidden away in private clinics, is now becoming an accessible science, administered through mainstream medicine with proper doctors watching over it. It's like we're seeing the democratization of a technology that the rich and famous have relied on for years.
And this leaves us with one last, really fascinating question. For more than a decade, the elite had a scientific head start. Now that the secret's out, and this technology is becoming available to more and more people, what happens next?